Here's Kidd. Out to Beverly. Fires the three. And New Jersey misses again. The Warriors lead by 5. Outside Moody. Here's Looney. Right side Curry. Kidd with a rebound. Here's Jefferson. Moody defends. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Moody. Fires the three. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Timeout Nets.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And the Warriors make some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Butler comes in for Kuminga. And Payton is subbed in for Moody. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Tice outside. Pass to Martin. Here's Kidd. He's covered by Curry. Martin a screen. 5 to shoot. Kidd sinks the tray.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Big three right there, especially at this point in the game.
Podziemski with it. And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by New Jersey. Tice has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Kidd. Pass to Martin. Here's Kittles. Back to Martin. Here's Van Horn, guarded by Payton. Van Horn misses. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
First free throw is good.
One of the toughest players in the NBA. No doubt Butler's teammates love having him around.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Here's Kidd. He's covered by Curry. Kidd, the pass to Kittles. Here's Kidd. Pulls up. The Warriors pull it in. Payton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Curry. Outside Butler. Outside Payton. Now here's Podziemski. And here's Butler. From deep. Ooh, Butler in the deep water.
From another zip code, Jimmy Buckets.
Here's Kidd. Tice outside. Here's Kidd. He's covered by Curry. Here he goes. Kidd with the bucket. Kidd's got 5 points in the quarter.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Outside Podziemski. Outside Butler. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by New Jersey.
Hitting the glass with purpose and aggression.
Pass to Kidd. Martin a screen. Kidd with the bucket. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Left side Butler. Outside Payton. Green, a screen. Right side Payton. Blocked! Here's Kittles. Inside. And the basket by Tice.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Outside Podziemski. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Count it. Butler's got 29.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best. Rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
Here's Kidd. That one's good. Nothing but net.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Green, a screen. Now here's Podziemski. He's covered closely. Pass to Curry.
There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
Here's Kidd. He's covered by Curry. And the layup is good off the glass. Kidd's got 11 in the second half.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Timeout Nets. Here's Kittles. Martin a screen. Here's Kittles. Pass to Van Horn. Oh, stolen by Payton. And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He doesn't waste a chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
Here's Kidd. He's covered by Curry. To the middle. Here's Tice. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Taking 2.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a three-point game.
While doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Timeout next. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that brings him within 2 here. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Here's Martin. And New Jersey misses again.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so the big win.
K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. This is Kevin.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Kittles passes to Martin to tie it up. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Kuzma. And Van Horn pulls it down.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Kidd passes to Martin. Six on the shot clock. And it's Martin again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Lillard finds Trent. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Good work there as it goes.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma. Lillard with it. He's covered by Kidd. Pass to Trent. The Bucks working the ball around. Back to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Credit Kuzma for getting aggressive and finding this offensive rhythm in this contest. You can tell the team feeding off him now.
Kidd against Lillard. Kidd passes to Martin. Over Giannis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Martin's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 6 assists in the game.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Out in the screen. Pass to Van Horn. Good on the three-point shot. And the Nets lead by 1.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Lillard left side. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. And Lopez throws it down.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
Lopez has gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. And stolen by Kuzma. Lillard outside. Over Martin. Lillard misses. Outside Kidd. Martin with a screen on Kuzma. Here's Kidd. Pass to Kittle. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the fourth. Kidd against Lillard. And that one drops for him.
Look at your watch. It's Lillard time.
Nets trail by 3. Outside Kidd. Outside Martin. Back to Kidd. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez has size and great instincts. That makes him a threat to knock shots away like that.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
The Nets call time. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott during the break with his team. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down. Run our plays. We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And the Nets making a change here. Collins is checked in. Kittles passes to Kidd. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
It's amazing how many ways Kidd sparks their offense.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Daniel Tice is checked in for Collins. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Antetokounmpo. It falls!
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
And here are the Nets. Martin with a screen on Lillard. Here's Kidd. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. And they go to the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the...
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting They've got Daniel Tice, and it's Martin in at the 4. Here's Kidd. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Kittles can't get it to go.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist from Williams.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Tice, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. To the inside, 6 on the shot clock. Easy 2 for Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Pass to Kittles. There's the 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Martin with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Kidd with the bucket. Kidd's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Screen by Holmgren. Down low. There's Holmgren on the slam.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Here's Kidd. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Van Horn. And New Jersey, another 3.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Up top, Holmgren. With the floater. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Martin. Here's Kittles. Martin outside. Pass to Van Horn. Here's Martin. Here's Kidd. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The shot by Kidd, no good. Thunder with a lead. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren's size beats the contact.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
A minute 53 left in the fourth. Van Horn to pass to Martin. Here's Kittles. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. So the first one drops, and that brings him within two here. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Kittles. Here's Van Horn. It's Martin on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To take the lead. Kittles can't get it to go. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And it's Holmgren missing. New Jersey trailing here. Pass to Kidd. Here's Kittles. 51 seconds left in the game. And that misses. That would have put him up. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his fifth foul.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Timeout Nets. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Kidd, the pass to Martin. Shoots over Holmgren. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Clock at 6. Dort outside. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot.
You know, we've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
So it's New Jersey winning this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous...
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Hart. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Thompson is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Thompson, high post. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Martin. Here's Kidd. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Green. And he converts the layup. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Here's Kittle. Pass to Kidd. Martin with a screen on Van Vliet. Kidd kicks to Martin. Clock at 6. Over Thompson. There's Kenyon Martin on the assist by Kidd. Kidd's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. To the paint. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
Kidd against Van Vliet. To tie it up. And Jason Kidd hits the 3. Kidd's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Thompson, high post. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And the first one drops. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Kittles passes to Van Horn. Kidd against Van Vliet. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Şengün.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Out to Brooks. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Dylan Brooks relishes the chance to make the big impact play.
Nets trail by 5. Pass to Martin. And here is Kidd. Tice sets a screen for Kidd to the inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Tice has got 6 points in the quarter.
Kidd is a talented playmaker. He knows how to run sets and generate shots for his teammates.
Thompson, high post. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Showing zero fear. Thompson handles the pressure of the big moment.
Timeout.
Way to go, man.
The Nets call time. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Byron Scott talk to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Brooks outside. high, arcing shot. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. Brooks outside. That three off the mark. Nets trail by 3. Here's Kittle. Now Martin. He's covered by Thompson. And the officials call for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Houston leading by 3. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Şengün with a screen on Hill. For 3, Van Vliet. Rebound, New Jersey. Tice has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Kittle, guarded by Green. Van Horn. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Kenyon Martin.
It's a good sight to see Thompson being aggressive, taking it to the defense and getting the foul as a result.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Martin with a screen on Green. Pass to Van Horn. And again, it's the Nets missing. Now Thompson. Now here's Şengün. So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Martin with a screen on Green. To the left side wing. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Look at how Şengün attacks the ball, doing all he can to reel it in.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6. Timeout called, the Nets. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Hey, it's simple. First, you go for the steal on the inbound. If you can't get that, then you foul, and you need them to miss a few to help you out.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
This one for 3.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward position. Pass to Kittles. Here's Jefferson. Out to the wing. Martin with a screen on Murray. Here's Kidd. And he gets that one. Kidd's got 28 points for the game.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Westbrook taking his time here. Outside Porter. Launches a three. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
To take the lead, Kidd with the bucket. Kidd's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Westbrook outside, and here's Porter outside. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Tice is checked in for New Jersey. And a switch here also for Denver. Brown's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Jokic. Over Tice. It's tipped. Here's Kittles. Here's Van Horn. Tice passes to Kidd. Tice, a screen on Murray. Here's Kidd. Yes! He nails it! Kidd's got 18 points now here in the second half. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Brown. Now Jokic. Gordon with it from deep. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, what a save by Porter Jr. on the offensive glass. He was right where he needed to be.
Here's Kittles. Van Horn to pass to Martin. Martin with a screen on Murray. Here's Kidd.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Murray passes to Gordon. Pick by Murray. Gordon against Martin. Gordon left side. Clock at 4. Here's Jokic. Tice grabs the miss. New Jersey trailing here. Here's Kittles. Crosses over. He got a piece of it.
Yeah, Gordon has top-notch defensive instincts and very active hands.
Left side Murray. Brown passes to Porter. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Kidd. Over Murray. The shot by Kidd, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Back to Murray. Pass to Porter. Jokic with it. Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
Lets a floater go. The shot by Kidd, no good. Denver leading by 6. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Rebounded by New Jersey. Here's Kittles. And New Jersey misses again.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Got a piece of it.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Another steal.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Second personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
At the line for your Nets.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that brings him within 2 here. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Murray. 6 to shoot. Pass to Gordon. Floats one. It falls!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Van Horn. And New Jersey misses again. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action.
Here's Marshall. Screen by Lively. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Van Horn.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Najee Marshall is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Davis in at the small forward position. Count that bucket.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
New Jersey trails by 6. Kidd the pass to Tice. To the paint. Soft touch off the glass. Tice has got 14 points here in the second half.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Davis. And finished off by Davis.
His ability to dominate games is what makes Anthony Davis a top-tier player.
Here's Kidd. Martin a screen. Pulls it from 20. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Davis, the pass to Irving. Back to Davis. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
Watching Davis do work like this is special.
Here's Kidd. Martin with a screen on Irving to the middle. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Irving. Outside for Davis. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Van Horn. Van Horn's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Kittles. Pass to Van Horn. Martin with the ball. Right wing. There's a screen. Here's Van Horn. 4-3. Drills it from deep. Van Horn's got 5 points now this quarter.
The superb basketball IQ of Jason Kidd, scanning and surveying the whole floor and then zeroing in on the ready shooter.
Now here's Irving. Down low. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Poise under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Here's Kidd. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Outside Irving. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance. Irving's got 13 in the second half.